Good morning. If there's any group of people that I know are highly interested in frugal tips, it has to be the person that's listening right now. Let's talk about a few from my mixed bag of frugal tips this morning. Today is part one, and tomorrow part two. Back in a minute. Good morning. This is Jan from New York City. I love helping people keep some more of their own hard earned money. And of course, my bird clock is going off. How's everybody doing today? As always, I hope that this audio video finds everybody doing well. Yes, yes, yes. Welcome to a mixed bag of frugal and practical tips. I know you love them. I love them myself. All right. One of them is something that I think some of us greatly overlook. And, back in earlier days, we used to comparison shop, let's say physically at the store, or maybe we would get a paper circular. We don't have to really necessarily do that at all anymore. All we have to do is just go online and literally look online at a moment's notice. How fast is that? You could be saving a lot of money doing this method. I could too, as well. And definitely take advantage of the many coupon codes and the apps that provide some freebies or discounts. You just have to look. It's right here under our noses. Next, skip expensive exercise equipment. Now, many times people hear it. Sometimes you could get a really, really great discount at the gym. Nothing wrong with that. But sometimes people invest in very expensive at home exercise. First, try this method first. Exercise by utilizing the very platform that you are viewing this video on right now. You will find a plethora of instructional information geared for your specific situation. There are exercise videos even for seniors. There are exercise videos for physically challenged in different areas. You just have to look and you just have to check. And of course, you have to make sure that it is physically appropriate for you to do that. So check with your doctor, of course. But take advantage of the freeness. If not for anything, take a look and see. Next. Now this I read a long time ago from somewhere and I can't remember where, but someone suggested that people should consider taking evening showers. Why? Because when a person takes an evening shower, they're already cleaned, right? And all they're stepping into usually is their pajamas or their evening robe. Basically, that's it. Their comfy clothes for the night, whatever, as opposed to when you're taking your showers in the morning and you're putting on your regular day clothes, because what that's doing is by utilizing the evening method, you're just like needing to do less laundry because you're utilizing your like night clothes, your pajamas. That makes a ton of sense. I thought that was super cool. I thought I really said, you know what, I have to share that idea. I think it's really super cool. Anything that reduces the need to make an extra wash during the week, if it could cut back a load or two, hello, I'm there. It makes a lot of sense. Now, this is for people with, young, babies and stuff. I don't know how young people, young couples afford the cost of disposable diapers these days. They are absolutely astronomical pricing. There has to be a better way, and there is. I know some people have turned off by the thought, but let's think about it. It does make sense. I'm not saying completely get rid of the disposable diapers. How about reduce your need for them? What do I mean by that? Well, use the disposables, for example, let's say for when you're traveling, because it might be inconvenient to use cloth at that point. I don't know that. It's been a gazillion years for me, so I'm a little rusty in that area. However, I'm just saying it makes a ton of sense because at least back in my day, disposable diapers, there was a thing going on back in the old days called actually literally like a no frills brand. Who out there remembers that? And everything was like totally generic and totally affordable. I don't know if anything like that still exists, so you have to look around. But reducing the cost of the disposable diapers is very, very helpful, especially when you're a young couple and you're just starting off, with your expenses. It could be really, really tough. So consider using cloth diapers for when you're mainly at home, and then intermittently using the disposable. I believe that would be helpful. Just saying, just saying. Let me know if you agree or disagree with that idea in the comment section below. Like I said, I haven't done anything like that in 1,000 years. Just saying, just saying. Next, shop the Dollar Tree type store, Dollar Tree, specifically for party goods, because I have found, like, especially when I was able to get to them when they were close by, but still, in all, still people say they could still get a really good deal, good prices for party goods, birthday plates, paper cups, decorations, things of that nature. If you could still get a good price at the Dollar Tree type store for the party goods, and stick with that. Or some other discounted on purpose for party goods. See, here's the thing with party goods. Once you're done, you're done. You know what I'm saying? But just keep like anything that says birthday that you could generally use in the future. Never get rid of stuff that's not used, obviously. Put it away for the future. Because these are the little expenses that kind of eat into the budget, if you think about it, these little things, but it all adds up. It really does. Sometimes people discount the little things, but at the end of the day, it truly all adds up. Next, don't feel guilty about using up all of your product. What do I mean by that? For example, let's say you have, there's always that stubborn part of the toothpaste at the end where literally you could get at least 5 to 6 more good brushings out of it. Keep something in mind. You paid for that item with what? Your hard earned or smart earned money. This is not a joke. What I like to do now, some people take a pencil and roll it up and it pushes the toothpaste up to the top. That does work, that method. I've tried it. But what I do, I get a little impatient and I admit it. When I see a bunch of, at the bottom of that toothpaste thing, it depends if you could cut it open. I was able to cut mine open with a clean scissor, nice and sterile scissor, cut it open. And I got a bunch of toothpaste out of that for a few days. I know it sounds cheap. It is not cheap. We paid for the product. Double the same goes for things like shampoo, conditioners, definitely dish liquid. Now, the good quality dish liquid, oh my gosh, the really good quality one, I could put water in that a number of times in a bottle to get that very last drop of it out of the product, and it still actually works. Come back tomorrow for some more mixed bag of practical tips and tricks that work out for us frugal folks. Just saying, just saying. And by the way, I would really very much appreciate if you would do the following. Have an amazing, fantastic day. Take good care of yourselves and your families.